guys, got Coach Zoe here, and this is your lower body strength training workout. So you just need some weights, some dumbbells, all right, something on the heavier side. All right, we are going to be working towards a more hypertrophy style training today. So something that is going to hit an 8 to 12 rep range, giving you some challenge, but not taking you quite to failure within each set. Quick introduction of the workout. We are going to work in a superset-like format today. So we're gonna do 40 seconds right side, 40 seconds left side. So unilateral work today, back and forth for 3 sets. All right, there will be no rest breaks. Your working leg will have a rest break when you switch sides. All right, and then we'll have a 30-second rest between exercises. All right, you will also need a chair or a bench or a stool because we have some step-ups and Bulgarian squats. However, if you don't have access to those things, I will show you how we can still modify and still get a good workout in, so don't worry. All right, but otherwise, that is it. All right, super simple, super straightforward, not an impact, nothing like that. Let's jump right into the warm-up, starting with a modified jumping jack. As always, please modify however you need to for your body, but I will offer modifications along the way where we need. All right, so don't you worry, I got you. Just be ready, have weight that's going to challenge you, all right, within each set, but it's not going to cause you to compromise your form, all right? Most important. Good, and let's swivel around, reaching across the body. Just a general warm up to get that blood flowing to start, and then we'll target those legs a little bit more with some mobility. Good, and side bends, stepping out as we reach overhead. Want to make sure that core is warmed up too, because right, we're going to be using the core while we're holding these weights. Good, for 3, 2, 1, now touch down as you step out. Good. Keep it a nice flat back here for 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the head, prisoner style. And we're gonna hinge with a good morning. So, soft in the knees, pushing those hips back, back, back. Using those glutes through the hinge. Good. Keep those hands right where they are. Let's drop down for some squats. Building up to your depth. So if you're feeling a little stiff in the knees or in the ankles, take your time to get there. Let's keep those arms open, chest proud. Good. Here for 3, 2, 1. Let's stay low in that squat. Reach up with one side, press open with the opposite arm to that thigh, and switch, and switch. One more time. Good. From here, we're gonna step back, runner's lunge. You'll drop the back knee, and then you'll shift your weight to your back foot. Step it up, switch sides. Runner's lunge, shift it back, and switch. So I'm in like this deadlift position when I set my legs up, opening up the hip flexor, opening up the hamstring. You wanna keep it dynamic. All right, so we're not doing any long pausing. Good. You got it. Here for 3, 2, 1. Let's keep a nice wide stance and just sit low. Maybe keep those hands on the ground if needed, and sit side to side into a lateral lunge. Good. Warming up those ankles. Bring those feet about hip width, and let's just rock it side to side in the bottom of a squat. Good. Let's knock out a few lunges for each leg, and then we'll wrap it up and jump right into the workout. Good. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest while I go into the first move. So we have a Bulgarian squat to start. Here's where we'll need our chair, okay? Something, whatever height you have, okay? You don't need to make it complicated. If you have a workout bench, that's going to be a little more preferred, all right? But you'll put one leg up. So stand at your device, your prop, take a nice big step forward, and then from there, you'll place that leg behind you. You'll hold a weight on either side, and you're gonna drop down. So you wanna think about dropping down into a slant, down and back when we do that Bulgarian squat. If you feel like it's a little too far, just adjust. Okay, so again, down and back, not down and forward. Okay, 40 seconds right, 40 seconds left, 3 times, and then a rest break. So quick, drink of water if you need it. We're gonna jump right in. Oh, I'm sorry. Quick note, if you don't have something to lift your leg, you'll just be doing like a standing split squat, just like a stationary lunge, okay? So you'll just do it the same exact way, you just won't be elevated. You also have the option, you could do it like on a stair. If you have like a set of stairs nearby, you could put your foot up on a stair or two, right? That's another way. So quick drink. All right, you guys, we got 10 seconds. We're jumping right in. Pick one side. Again, one side to start. Prop that leg up, dropping back and down. Let's begin. Boom. So we're here. Nice tall posture. Weight is all in that front leg. Boom. Getting nice and low to that Bulgarian squat. Keep those shoulders stacked nice and high. The deeper you can go, the better, right? The more we can lengthen that muscle while under load, the better response we're going to receive. Again, we are searching for that 8 to 12 rep range. So you don't need to work in slow motion, all right? It's not really my favorite. And rest. Other side, right away. It's not really my favorite to move in that slow motion. You can just keep a standard pace, but just keep it controlled. I know some people are really big on like going as slow as you can. It's up to you, but you don't need to. Good. Woo! Really dig in through that heel to stand up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 switch. So you can count if you'd like, but as long as you're not rushing the reps, you should be good. You should be hitting that 8 to 12 rep range. Good. Sitting nice and low. I'm using 15s today. Good, 10 seconds. Woo! Starting off strong with these guys. Good, other side. Good, steady breaths. One of my favorite things about working legs is you have that like sneaky cardio. It's more taxing on the cardiovascular system just because our legs make up so much muscle of our body. Good. Here for 3, 2, 1. Switch. Third and final set, and then we have a bit of a break. Good. Tall posture. Check in with those shoulders. Make sure they're down. You don't want to be like shrugging and tense up top. Woo! Feeling that burn. Come on, are you with me? Let's go. Here for 3, 2, 1, and switch. Last set here. Good. You got it, you guys. We're almost there. A few seconds left. 30, 10 seconds. 30 seconds, we're almost there. Just joking. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 rest. All right. You can push the chair out of the way. We will use it again later. Next, we have curtsies. So if you can't do a curtsy lunge, that's where we're gonna step reverse and out at an angle. If it's too intense on the knees or hips, okay, maybe because of injury, just do a reverse lunge. So just step straight backwards into it. Let's begin. All right, all left. Good, and then you'll step up, boom, right back to square one. Again, shoulders stacked over the hips. You might see or hear to like hold a hinge, right, because it's gonna stretch that glute out more. You can. I don't really know if I feel much of a difference when I do that. And I'd rather focus on keeping my core stabilized. Good. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Good. This one's a little extra torturous because we're getting that rest in, but it's not complete rest. That's kind of my style here. We want to make the most of our time. And I hate going to the gym for 45 minutes to an hour only to feel like I spent almost half the time resting. Good, here for 3, 2, 1, and switch. Good. Of course, when we're doing strict strength training, it's necessary to rest. And it's not about the calories you burn within session, it's about the stimulus to the muscles so that they adapt. But when we're an athlete, you just like to feel that burn in the body. You feel like you haven't paid your dues until you want to crawl your way home. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, switch. Good, so this is the second set on the second side. But don't worry, I'm varying the exercises where we're kind of adjusting our targeted muscle. Good. Woo! These grips, if they're getting to you, you can kind of back rack like so. Keep them up high, or you can just front rack. 2, 1, third and final set, let's go. I'm gonna stay front rack here, because next we have single leg deadlifts, so you'll need to hang your grip. Good. And your curtsy doesn't have to be super deep, okay? You don't have to go a mile out. You gotta really drive through that heel of the front foot. Woo! Good, you got it, you guys. 1, and switch. Third set, second side, and then a rest break. Let's stay strong. Good. Deep breaths. Check in with that core. Good, you got it, come on. 10 seconds left. Get those reps in. Good, stay in control. Here for 3, 2, and 1 rest. All right, moving on, we have a single leg deadlift. So, still right, left. You can hinge, all right, and bring that opposite leg up. I'm going to recommend you don't, and just stagger, okay? Because especially if you're working with heavier weight, all right, we're really trying to focus on the deadlift rather than the balance aspect. So it's up to you, but there is my preference. Let's begin. One side, single leg deadlift. So stagger, all that weight is in the front side, that front foot. Nice flat back, lats engaged, so pull those shoulders down. Right, don't just let the weight pull you here, right? That's wrong. We're gonna keep those shoulders down, chest proud. Really puff out that chest. Good, you got it here for 3, 2, and 1, switch. So we're moving and grooving. We are not wasting any time today. Good. And if you're choosing heavy enough weight, all right, you should be feeling that close to failure effect, especially with us just going right to left. If not, the weight's probably not heavy enough. Good. 3, 2, 1, and switch. If you feel like you are getting to failure, your weight might be just a little too heavy. Because we're working for 40 seconds. Good, so it should take you anywhere from 3, maybe to 5 seconds to complete 1 rep, to hit that 8 to 12 rep range. Again, slow and controlled. Not like when we do HIIT or cardio. 3, 2, 1, switch it. But again, you don't need to work in slow motion. My legs are gonna be so jello tomorrow. Are you ready for it? Good. Good, you got it. Tuck in that chin too. I like to keep a neutral neck. Notice a lot of people tend to look up right here. Let's tuck in that chin. Neutral spine. You're gonna feel stronger. 3, 2, 1. Last set, you guys. Let's begin. Again, keep that knee locked in place. Just allow it to bend softly. Good, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Final set, other side. My hips go far behind me. I use those glutes to lift myself up. You should feel your chest. You should feel the joints open at the same rate. It shouldn't be all knees and all hips or vice versa. Three, 2, and 1 rest. All right, grab your chair, okay, or your stool. We have step ups. Now, if you don't have a platform pull up, okay, step ups are like so. You'll step down and up, boom, boom, okay. Again, still all one side. I understand it's a little uncomfortable on the knees. All right, so maybe use a towel or something. Otherwise, use something to step on. Let's begin. Again, we're staying on one side only. So you could even just keep that leg up there if you'd like. Try to come down controlled, especially if you have a high step. Try not to just collapse to the ground. Sorry, my chair is a little squeaky here. Really dig through that heel. Push through the four corners of the foot. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Woo! My left leg, a little weak here. Again, tall posture. Stabilize that core, flex your abs as you push. Try not to hang out too long at the top or the bottom. Again, just a steady pace. Here for 3, 2, 1. Other side. Set 2. Woo. Those grips are getting to you. You can change the front rack. Good, steady breath, steady breathing. This one's a little more rigorous. 3, 2, 1, second side. Good, eyes ahead. Here, to stay in control of your step up, you'll kind of push your hips back as you lean forward a little bit. Right, because if you stay totally upright, you'll just feel that weight, boom, collapse in the bottom leg. If you're on the ground, you're doing the step ups from a kneeling position. You're getting a good stretch to that glute. You're getting a nice length of that muscle. So don't worry if you don't have a prop. Good, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Last set, last side. Good. We're almost through this workout, you guys. You'll be done before you know it. Stay with me, come on. Good. Excellent job. Drive hard through that heel. Push through the balls of the feet. Tall posture. Squeeze your glutes, extend through the hips. Here for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, chair to the side, we are done. We don't need any more elevation. All right, so what we have next is a lateral lunge. 2 options. All right, you can either stay planted, right, you'll just drop down and come up, or more challenging would be to step all the way into it and all the way out. It's a wide distance, it's lateral movement. You're gonna probably get closer to that 8 reps than 12. Let's begin. If you're stepping, I should say. But either way, one side, right then left. Or it don't matter. You can do left and right. But first side, second side. And the key here, in my angles, drop those hips back and down, but a nice deep flexion still in that knee too. So I like to think of lateral lunge as like a squat and hinge hybrid. Second side. Make sure you're pressing to the outer edge of that foot to come back. Woo! I don't know about you with these grips. All this grip work with little rest You're gonna have strong forearms. We should call this forearms and lower body workout. Woo. Good, here for 3, 2, 1, other side. Good, excellent job, you guys. Good, stay with me. I know your legs are really feeling tired right now. You've done a lot of work. You've done so much work so far. And you're starting to feel that fatigue sit in. Woo! All right, that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Now we gotta dig deep. It's time for that mental toughness to really carry you through, because your body can do it, but it's your mind that's going to stop you. Right now, I can feel it. My legs are getting shaky. They can still get those reps in. I'm not failing, not compromising form. It's just getting really hard, right? So you know you're safe. It's just really hard, but your form is still high quality. Good, 3, 2, 1. Last set, first side. Good. Big drive. Big drive. Woo. Deep breaths. 10 seconds. You got this. Come on. Here for 3, 2, 1. And second side. You get a rest break after this. Let's dig deep. Come on. It's just 40 seconds. That's so short. That's probably the same amount of time it takes to go pee. Good, you can do this. Come on. We're halfway already. Keep that chest proud. Stay engaged in your core. Don't get loosey-goosey. You are strong. You're a warrior. Let's go. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. My hands. All right, you guys. We have our final superset. All right, this one we actually are doing a real true superset. Agonistic, antagonistic. We're gonna do squat for our first exercise and good mornings for our second. So good mornings, you have to back rack that weight and you're gonna hinge like a deadlift. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. It's up to you how you want to hold your weight for the squat, but I want a good depth. So if you're holding low, keep that chest high. Good. If you tend to be a little longer in the femurs or in the torso, all right, and you notice you tend to hinge, you might be better off doing a front rack. It's gonna help you set those hips down deeper. Good. All that unilateral work, legs are nice and tired. So now these squats. Oh man, these squats. Good, here for 3, 2, 1. Now good morning. So I'm just gonna basically rest the dumbbells on my shoulders and hinge, okay? Good, feet hip width apart. Good, knees stay pushing outwards. Don't push them in. Good, you got it. Hinge to those hips. Get as deep as you can. The only difference is a deadlift, we tend to sit down. We want to keep those hips high. Good, and squats. Chest high, eyes up. Again, still hitting that 8 to 12. Maybe shoot for that closer to 12. Just raising both legs. Good. I left my super heavy weight at home, so 30 is the heaviest I'm gonna work with. That's the idea, because sometimes we don't have a lot of variety at home of the weights we have, so I like to program to considering that factor. So 30 is kind of light for a standard squat, but after all that work, it's pretty heavy right now. Good, and good mornings. So again, hips stay high through that hinge. Take your time here. If you feel any back pain or it gets tight as you go down, just go to a depth that's safe for you, okay? You don't need to force parallel. Sweating like a hog. Deep breaths here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys, this is it. Last set for each, and then you are done for the day. Let's hit it hard and let's go home. But you are home, actually. Let's hit it hard and let's go shower. Good. Chest high, eyes up. Good. Sit low in that squat. Knees go out. Do not compromise your form here. Good. Stay with me. Come on. You are almost done. How bad do you want to see some change? How bad do you want to stay fit? And good mornings. How bad do you want to feel good every day? Don't just work out for aesthetics, work out for how good you feel. On the inside, on the outside, mentally, even emotionally. I notice I'm almost a different person the days I work out or the days I start my day with a workout. Just that outlet. That physical response. You got this. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Weights to the side. Let's just do our cool down. So quick drink of water if you need it. Please don't just walk away. Really need you to move a little bit. So let's just start off. We do some external hip circles. Excellent job today. You crushed it. That was a doozy. Oh my gosh. Woo! We did little to no break, and we know it. And let's hinge through those hips, stretch out those hamstrings and those glutes a little bit. But excellent job, you made it. Good luck walking tomorrow. Let me know, come back to the video, comment if you were like, it's one of those days where you're having a hard time getting up and down into a sit. Whew. But it was worth it, right? It'll be worth it the day after. Woo! Good, and let's open up those hip flexors. Again, we're just keeping it dynamic because chances are your heart's probably beating a little bit and those legs are probably pretty tense, so I don't want to put you in a deep static stretch right away. Good. Once you feel like you've cooled down more, if you want to take some time to static stretch, go for it. Or maybe like before bed, at the end of the night. But don't try to force it. You can pull or strain a muscle. Good. Pigeon squats. Excellent work. That is it. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. You're strong, you're awesome. Till next time, stay strong, stay tough.